We have a Nigeria where institutional strength has been on a rapid decline.
If you want invest, we go show you. Your money go grow, it no go low. So come make we talk low.
And most of our institutions are failing.
For you.
If you've not seen my video on TEDx Talks, my story was published on TEDx titled Building a Legacy, Entrepreneurship and Impact Investment into the Future. It has been published on TEDx and has over 100,000 views. So you can find that video at the end of this video. We'll add it to the end screen. I'll also add it to the link below. It's a video on entrepreneurship and legacy building and impact investment you wouldn't want to miss. My story is my greatest legacy, and I'm here to share it with you. Make sure you watch that video at the end or find it in the link below. Okay, my name is acechina. I'm a real estate success strategist and the mayor of housing. Why I decided to sponsor this outreach is because of my director. Meridian Hospital is the direct sponsor of the Pilgrims program. That is a foundational outreach of Meridian Hospital, and my director is the last place that I worked as a medical lab scientist in 2007, and I resigned for the very reason of the pain that I saw some people that could not afford medical treatment, and some even died for poverty. So I went into business and resigned from medical practice so I can have enough money to at least not only take some people out of poverty, but rescue some lives out of debt from unpaid deposits. Well, right now we are developing a green smart city called the Alesa Highland Sustainable Green Smart City. And apart from the CSR we are doing for the immediate community, where Alesa community has 10% CSR equity in our structure and our expenditure, we are also doing two things: medical outreach to be able to treat those that cannot afford it, and skill acquisition stroke economic training for those to learn how to have the money to avoid being in a space where they can't afford medical treatment, so that they can teach themselves to have the money to leave that pool of people that need medical treatment. The bane of our insurance system has been the bane of all institutions in Nigeria. We have a Nigeria where institutional strength has been on a rapid decline, and most of our institutions are failing. So there is no backbone institution to drive effective penetration of real health insurance. Real health insurance has to be able to go into the informal sector, because when you compare Nigeria to the other climes are like formal sector. In Nigeria, 75% of the people you want to help are in the informal sector and don't have the systems and the structures required for you to assess the present health insurance. So if you don't have something that caters for the informal sector and something on an institutional backbone that is not disruptable by politics, disruptable by change of government, and disruptable by policy somersault, will not be able to reach anybody. So most times the chasm between what the government policies are and the effective real implementation is so wide that they can be said to be in two different countries. You need a functional PPP. I've been crying for this. When institutions are weakened, strong private practitioners that with proven track record are needed for a functional PPP. And I will always say PPP works when it's PPP and does not work when it's PPP. It works when it is public-private partnership, and it fails when it is public-political partnership. So the way forward for Nigeria is to fish out, like Meridian Hospital, private sectors with proven record, and go into a functional, market-driven PPP, so that when you are subsidized, you have fact and figures to back up those services delivered to the grassroots.
We wanna sell house, we can sell value. If you want invest, we go show you. Your money go, we no go low, so